This is Nightrider, first violin part. This one, our goal speed is 138, which is pretty quick. For this video, I'm going to record once at 80 and then another time at 138. In this one, we do have some areas we have to make sure we're following the correct repeats and where we're jumping to. So you're gonna play all the way straight down. If you see in measure 45, it says Caleno. That's where you're gonna flip the bow. So the stick is on the string and you're going to bounce it. 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. So you're bouncing. You wanna make sure you have a good bow hold so you can control it. We're not moving side to side. You are going to play all the way through measure 54. And you can see over 54, we have this bracket that says 1, and then at the end of the measure, you have the repeat sign. That's gonna take you back to measure 47. So then we're gonna play 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Now, because this is the second time that you're playing this, you're gonna jump from measure 52 to measure 55 because that is the second ending. At the end of this second ending, you're going to change back to arco. Here between 57 and 64, we have another first and second ending. So end of measure 64, you go back to 57. Then the second time that you're playing it, you will play measure 61 and then jump to 65 because that is your second ending. You will play through to the end of, into the next line, and then you're going to see a note that has the dot with the curved line over it. That's our fermata, and that means you hold that note, and you're going to hold it until I cut you off. So you have to make sure you look up, and then it says DC al coda. The DC tells us to go back to the top or the beginning. So we're going to jump all the way back to measure 1, and we're going to play until we see the sign that tells us to go to the coda, which is at the end of measure 43. So you're gonna play measure 1 all the way through measure 43, and then at the end of that, you jump down to the coda, which is measure 74 in the last line. This one is in A minor, so we have no sharps in our key signature. Everything is natural, so that means here, if we have an F on the D string, it's gonna be an F natural, so a low 2. Any C's would be a C natural, so a low 2. However, when we are over on the G string, we have G, A, B. B natural is actually your high second finger, so up on the tape. It doesn't follow the same pattern as D and A strings. 1 and 2, 3. Two, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, first ending, 53, 54, back to 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, jump to the second ending, 55, arco. Back to 57. Now we're jumped to the second ending, 65. And then we're going to hold this and go back to the beginning. Now we're going to jump to the coda, measure 74. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to play through now at a quicker tempo. Our goal speed for this one is 138. That's pretty fast. So right now I have it set to 112. We can make that our goal speed, and then if we reach that, we can start pushing the tempo faster. 1, 2, 3. First ending, repeat. Second ending. Second ending, 68. And then this note will be held and beginning. Now we're jump to the coda.